Hey guys, we're going to do the Module 3 math review. So you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. Let me move you down here so you can see what we're doing. Okay, this is just a review for your test that you have tomorrow. So we're just going to kind of go through the questions. So the first one says, what is the greatest multiple of 6 that is less than 57? So for that, you're just going to list out the multiples of 6. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, sorry. Okay, and then I would get to 54 and 60. So I would probably just do my song of the sixes. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, and we're through. The question is, what is the greatest multiple of 6 that is less than 57? Well, there's 60, so that would be too big. So the answer would be 54, and then we just answer 54 is the greatest multiple of 6 that is less than 57. Okay, let's look at the next one. On this one, it says, identify whether each number is prime or composite, then list all of the factors of each. Okay, so 2 is the first number. Okay, well, we know 1 and 2, and there's nothing in between those two numbers. So since it only has the number 1 and itself, that's going to be considered a prime number. Okay, B, just 10. So let's think. We would start with 1 and 10. Then I'd go to 2. 2 times what could give me 10? 5. Then I think there are numbers in between 2 and 5. 3 times anything make 10? No. 4 times anything make 10? No. But I have 4 numbers, so it's more than 2, so it's composite. Okay, let's look at C. C says 18. So I'll start by writing my 1 and my 18 because I know 1 times 18 makes 18. And then I see that it's an even number, so 2 times something makes 18. 9. Okay, then I think, does 3 go into 18? Three and 6. Okay, and then I think, well, what numbers are between 3 and 6? 4. Does 4 go into 18? No. Does 5 go into 18? It doesn't end in a 0 or a 5, so no. But it has more than just the 2 factors, so we're going to say it is composite. Okay, now D. D says 17. I'm going to write a 1 and a 17. I see that it's odd, so 2 is not going to be one of the factors. And then I just keep thinking 3. Does 3 times anything make 17? No. 4? No. 5? No. 6? Keep on going all the way up. We find out that there aren't any more, so there's just the 2, so it's a prime. The number 1 and itself. All right, so let's look at number 3. It says use any place value strategy to divide 5,400 divided by 6. Well, I could think of 5,400 as 54 hundredths divided by 6. And I know 6 can go into 54, or 6 times 9 makes 54. So I would have 9 hundredths. And then I could just rewrite that. So that's the same thing as 900. Let's look at the next one. This one says, apples come in 26 apples per crate. If Mr. Dixon Mrs. Dinsdale's and Mrs. Harmon's classes share 4 crates equally. How many apples does each class get? Well, if there's 26 apples per crate and there are 4 crates, we want to start by seeing how many apples there are altogether. So we'll say 26 times the 4, and we'll get 104 apples. Okay, and then you have to think, well, they want to share them equally. And how many classes are there? There's 4. So we're going to do division. So we're going to say 104 is our whole, and it's going to be divided by 4. We know 4 goes into 10 2 times. We can make 2 groups of 4, which is 8, with 2 left over. I'm going to bring down that 4. Then I have to think, how many groups of 4 can I make out of 24? Well, 6 times 4 is 24. And I have no remainder. So I'm going to say each class gets 26 apples. Okay, look at the next one. Okay, on this one it says practice solving by drawing place value discs, then solve numerically. So number 5, we're going to start. It's 92 divided by 4. If I'm solving using place value discs, I'm going to have my 10s and 1s here. 90 and 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 2 in my 1s. And it says I'm dividing that into 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is where I'm going to go. You get 1, you get 1, you get 1, you get 1. I'm going to keep going. And end up with 1 left over, and we have to decompose that and make that 10. That's 1 10. I'm going to put over my 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now I can divide my 1s up. So 1 for each of these until I run out. It ends up dividing out evenly, doesn't it? So I see that 92 divided by 4 is going to be 23. And then they said to solve it numerically also. So we'll draw it like this, 92 divided by 4. How many groups of 4 did I make with 9? I could only make 2 groups, right? 8. Okay, how many times does 4 go into 12? 3. See, there's where your 3 is. Oops, 12. Subtract, and I get 0. And if you want to check and make sure your answer is right, remember you can multiply your quotient by your divisor. 12. 92. Yep, it matches up.